What's up, YouTube? This is a Krysidian exclusive again. Same day as I recorded the structure deck opening for the Traptrix archetype. And I am here with the promised 3x structure deck profile. So let's get started. First off, we're going to have 3 Traptrix Arachnocampa. This is the extender of the deck. It's a free special summon if you control a Traptrix monster already, which you typically are. Next, we're going to have 3 Traptrix Myrmelio. This searches out a whole trap card, any whole trap card. The most important trap card you're going to be searching out, though, is Traptrix Holutea, which allows you some of your combos. Next, we have 3 Traptrix Mantis. Like Myrmelio, this does searches, but it searches out a Traptrix monster instead of a whole trap card. Then we have 2 Traptrix Punika. You don't want 3 of this. Some people run 3, but I prefer 2. You don't want to see this too often, but you do want to see it. And it kind of gets useless if you don't have the field spell, and the only thing you can use with it is special summon it and banish. But 2 should be enough for that. For the same reason, we have Traptrix Dionea. This is an extender, but it requires a Traptrix monster in the graveyard for you to special summon the monster out. So 2 is good. 3 is kind of iffy. You don't want to open this on your opening hand, but like any other time where you can search it, and it would be nice. And then we're going to have a Vesiculo, another extender, just a one of. As a just in case, you can search it out if you want to, especially if you already use Arachnocampa's effect and you need another extender. Vesiculo works. Then for the same reason, Nepenthes, a little harder to use, but just as effective. Then we have 3 Ash Blossoms, because Ash Blossom, and it was in the structure deck. Might as well use it. That sums up our monsters. Let's go to our spells. Only 5 spells. We're doing 3 Trap Tantalizing Tunes. You can do 2 if you want. If you need to make room for something else, 2 works perfectly fine. It's a draw 2, and it's just a nice to have card, just in case. Then we have 2 Traptrix Garden. See a lot of people run 1, but I prefer running 2 just for safety reasons. Like if one gets destroyed, you still have another one to spare. This card isn't like recursible from the graveyard, so 2, just in case it does get destroyed. And now onto our traps. We have 3 evenly matched because it was included in the structure deck, so we're going to use it. It's a good card, especially going second, for obvious reasons. If you just read, the effect. I'm sure most of you know what it does already. Then we're going to have 3 Traptrix Holutea. Amazing card. It's basically a special summon at the cost of a trap card, of a set trap card. Then we have 3 Floodgate Trap Holes. Just because Kashtras exists, you might only need to run 1 or 2 depending on the matchup, but 3 main deck is okay. Next, we have 3 Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Just a good trap hole card to have. Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. Another good card to have. Plus, it has an additional effect of banishing. So it's like a disruptor as well. And then we have 2 Gravediggers Trap Hole. We're running 2 of it because it burns. And it's anti-banishing from graveyard effects and hand trapped effects. And it's searchable as well, so it's pretty useful. A lot more useful than Call by the Grave, at least in the Traptrix deck, because it's searchable and stuff. Then we're running one bottomless trap hole because some archetypes have some really good normal summons, like Albaz the Fallen, for example. You don't want Albaz the Fallen to go off and steal one of your monsters as material, you know, for the fusion summon. But that rounds off our main deck. Next up is the structure deck. We're going to do 3 Traptrix Sarah, mandatory. 3 Traptrix Sarah. This card is completely mandatory. It's amazing. Its effect allows you to actually play the deck. Then 2 Kularia. And then the beater of the deck, 3 Oedipus. And then next we're going to do 2 Alomaris. This recurs some stuff from the graveyard. It's like an extender if you want it to be. It helps you recycle stuff. Then we have 2 Traptrix Rafflesia. You know, activating trap hole cards from the deck is amazing. You can run 3 if you can somehow make room for it. And then we're running 3 Traptrix Pinguincula. It has Cyber Dragon Infinity-like effect, where it can attach your opponent's monsters to it as material, and it's immune to it. The way it does it is you destroy or send your opponent's monster off the field, then you can just add it to this. And that rounds up our extra deck. Next is going to be our side deck. The obvious choice here is 3 of the kaijus that they give you. Kaijus are good, obviously. Then we have 3 Retaliating Seas. I have no idea when it will come up, but when it does, this card is going to be very useful. Very, very useful. And then we have 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. And that rounds up the extra, the side deck, I mean. And as for some combos you can do, I will show you 2 combos you can do. The first one involves Traptrix Myrmelio and any trap hole card in your hand. It's a 1.5 card combo, so to speak. So you're going to summon Myrmelio. You're going to add Holutea to your hand, right? And from there, you can set Holutea. And then Traptrix Myrmelio, you're going to link it into Traptrix Sarah. Right? Then you're going to discard Gravedigger's Trap Hole in order to activate Holutea on the same turn you set it to special summon it. And because of this, you activate Traptrix Sarah's effect in order to special summon a Traptrix monster from your deck. And in this case, we're going to special summon Dionea. And from Dionea can then add the Traptrix, the trap hole card you discarded, and set it. And because of that, Sarah will also set a trap hole card from your deck as well. You can do anything. I'm going to be using Bottomless. I'm going to be setting down Bottomless, right? And then from here, you can XZ summon into Rafflesia. This is one of your most basic boards you can do. 2 back row, technically 3 back row because of Rafflesia and Sarah. And then another combo you can do involves The other combo you can do involves having Myrmelio and Pudinka in your hand. So first off, you're gonna normal summon Pudinka. You're gonna add Traptrix Garden. You're gonna activate Traptrix Garden. You're gonna normal summon Myrmelio. Oh, wait. Pudinka gets turned into Sarah. Link into Sarah. Myrmelio. You normal summon Myrmelio. Then you add Holutea to your hand again. And Traptrix Sarah will then set. Wait, you're not adding Holutea. You're setting you're adding Gravediggers or any other trap hole to your hand. Then with Sarah's effect, you can set Holutea. And then in order to activate Holutea, you discard Gravedigger's trap hole. Gravedigger. And then you got this. Sarah's effect then activates, which then allows you to special summon Dionea. Dionea will then set the trap hole you sent to the grave to activate Holutea to use Holutea. And then from here you can you can Xyz summon into Pinguicula. Alright. And then Pinguicula, you can detach Holutea. It has a more useful effect if it's in the grave, so you detach that first. And you get to add Arachnocampa to your hand, which allows you to special summon it because you control a Traptrix monster. Then you can do this and go into Rafflesia. Another basic board you can do. This one is a little stronger than the last combo I showed because you end up with 2 Xyz, Sarah, and a back row. And depending on other cards in your hand, you can go off from there. And this is the end of the video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and maybe I will come back with an updated deck profile that has other cards in it other than the cards from the structure deck. So be sure to look forward to that. Make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification again. Do all this twice for good luck, 3 times even. Tell your friends to do it. Tell your friends' lovers to do it. It doesn't matter as long as we get the views. Krysidian signing out.